So Danica, you had a great offensive game, but you also defensively were really spectacular. 6 blocks. What do you think was working well in this matchup specifically for you?
I think that I use my size as like an advantage to like on the smaller players to just keep my hands up and be able to like block them because since they're a couple feet shorter than me, I used it to my advantage mostly. So yeah.
And you guys held them to only 6 points. What do you think was the key to you guys getting off to such a great start defensively in this game?
Well, yesterday's focus, we felt like we were like low on defense and we wanted to bring that up. So this was our main focus coming into today's game. So I felt like just like us talking to each other and like knowing what we want to improve on helped us to bring that defensive energy into the game early in the game.
And you said that was a focus for you guys in practice. What do you think is going to be the priority now coming into some of the more difficult stages of nationals?
We just want to just stay together. You know, we want to improve like our team energy, just keeping each other up, not getting down on each other, and also like playing for each other, not just ourselves. I think once we're already doing it, but once we keep doing that, we'll be good for what is to come.
And in that third quarter, you guys always really break away at that point. What really sparks that for you guys?
Kind of like our talk in the change room, we communicate to each other, say what we kind of need to improve on, which helps us to lock in more coming into the third quarter. And just our energy is usually a little bit higher, having that break, kind of like refocusing, and then we come in ready to fight.
And now, again, heading into nationals, into some more difficult stages here, you guys are 3-0. How does that make the team feel starting on such a dominant note?
We're really excited coming into like semis, finals, hopefully. We're again staying together, you know, providing each other energy and yeah.
This team seems to thrive through adversity. You guys have been not down, but in close games in the first halves. As a player, part of this team, what do you think it is that makes you guys snap? What makes it click for you guys in the second half? Obviously, I know the coaches have to do with that, but as players, what do you guys think? What do you think is the reason for the better second half?
I think just like we want to we kind of with each other, we bring each other up. So usually in the first half, if we're like not playing our best, we kind of, you know, we're down on ourselves. But once we get that time to refresh, we kind of talk to each other, let us know what we're doing well, how we can improve, and then going into the second half, that's what we mainly focus on as a team. So, yeah.
Also, how have you been enjoying your national experience? This is your first time?
Yeah.
How's it been?
It's really fun. I love how like everyone here is like very like upbeat, kind of like really into like women's basketball, which is a main thing that like I haven't really seen everywhere. I think just like being able to see all the talent in Canada and other teams is a really great experience.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
So, Coach, coming into this game against Quebec, your previous one to this, it was a little bit of a close one, especially during that half. What was the main priority coming into today's game?
Today's focuses were taking care of the ball, making sure that we boxed out, okay, and just staying together.
And only 3 points off of turnovers for Quebec there. Do you feel like taking care of the ball was a big step up from the previous games?
We had 29 turnovers today, okay, so not great, but we only had 8 in the second half. So we refocused at halftime, and it definitely made a difference.
And what's the message at the halftime? Because not only does the scoring improve, but like you said, only 8 turnovers in that second half. What's the main message that really like sparks the big performance in the second half?
It was definitely staying disciplined because we had a lot of fouls in the first half as well, right, playing with our feet. And then, just taking care of the ball, reiterating kind of what we talked about. It was us doing it to ourselves. It wasn't necessarily their pressure defense. And just emphasizing that every time we were going to the rim, a lot of people were collapsing, so we needed to find the perimeter. And I thought we did that in the second half.
Yeah, we know that Rain got into some foul trouble in the first half, really only played 2 minutes in that first half. How does that really affect the lineup, and who did you see kind of step up in that absence?
Yeah, I mean, she's obviously our main point guard, and she's very good, and she kind of gets us settled in the first half. So for her only to play 2 minutes was a little bit. But I thought we kind of did it by committee. We had a couple different people come in and step up as a point guard, and she kind of did a great job as well.
and you only held them to 6 points in the first. The defense definitely got off to a great start, but the offense a little bit slow, only 9 points for you guys in that first quarter. What's it going to take to kind of get the offense going a little quicker in these games?
Yeah, we've kind of had a slow start for the past 3 days, so we're very much looking forward to kind of resetting and seeing how we can, come out strong out of the gate tomorrow when we have practice.
And then 3-0 now. What's going to be the main thing going into the next practice that you really want to focus on?
Honestly, it's just kind of cleaning up a couple things that we've seen, a little bit of defense and a little bit of offense, and then maybe coming up with like 1 or 2 wrinkles for the semifinals because everybody's got film on us now.
Right.
Coach, second halves have been tremendous for you guys. My first question is, what do you think is the reason for the not slow but close starts with other teams? And then my second question is, what is being said at halftime? Because it's a continuous theme of you guys having close in first half but having tremendous second halves. So what is it that not just you but the coaching staff are saying to the players to get them back for the second half?
Yeah, I think, being Team Ontario and coming in as the number 1 seed, everybody's giving us their best punch and to start the first half, and we kind of have to adjust with the different defenses that they're throwing at us and that sort of thing. And so that's our time to kind of fully reset at halftime. My coaching staff is doing such an awesome job at picking up on what they're doing, and then that's when we're really coming together and we can like talk things through. On the fly, I'm learning is not great, but we're getting there. We're working on like clipboard to court. We've emphasized that a lot. And then just like reevaluating our keys, and so far, right, our keys at the beginning of the game, that reminder at halftime has definitely really helped.
Coach, last question. I asked this to Coach Julika yesterday as well. How does it feel to be playing at home? Last year, you guys played in Newfoundland. Obviously brought back gold, but you guys were on your own turf. This year, you have family, you have friends, you have fans. How does it feel to be playing in front of Ontario?
It's definitely really special for sure. Having those extra people who are able to come out. I'm hoping that we're even going to get more and more for Friday and Saturday. But yeah, not having parents have to travel and having the girls have their families here and play in front of them is very special. Even my own family is coming as well. So it's very special.
Thank you so much.